Dark psychology tricks to make any woman love you. The valuable lessons I'm going to teach you in this video will help you throughout your dating life and relationship. So stay with me and pay attention to what I say. I don't care if you skip the video or watch it till end, but if you fail to understand the full concept, then what is the purpose of watching this great video? But I promise you that you will not regret learning new lessons for your life. Have you ever wondered why some women treat some men like garbage while the same women eagerly chase other men? If you think the answer is only about their body shape or money of those men, you are totally wrong. In fact, there are many attractive men out there who are unable to make a single date, and also many wealthy men who only get manipulated by women for money or materialistic things. So, what's the actual secret you don't know? The answer is easy to understand. High-value men know how to ignore such women. The vast majority of men are simpletons who are thirsting to talk to a woman. High-value men are the opposite of this. These men know how to neglect women, which drives them crazy. Listen carefully. Ignoring a woman will attract her. Women love attention, and if you stop giving attention to them, you will quickly stand out from the majority of other men. However, you have to understand how to do it. There is a psychological reason behind it. How to properly ignore women. By the end of this epic video, you'll know exactly how to do it yourself. Are you ready for that? Now let's dive into 8 reasons why high-value guys ignore women. Number 1. Attention. When a lady turns on her phone, she receives several notifications of social media platform from simpleton men who want to give her free attention. This boosts her ego before she even brushes her teeth. Remember that high-value man does not give his attention for free. He may meet a woman and introduce himself to her in order to establish a connection, but he then stops his free attention. He is now grabbing the girl's attention, but he treats her as if she is nothing impressive. That is the key. This behavior will confuse the woman, who will wonder why you aren't always chasing her like other men. Think about this. Many men give her free attention on a daily basis. Why doesn't this man pay her attention? Why is he special than others? The woman will question why she isn't impressive enough to attract your attention. She will go out of her way to attract your attention because she is suffering from not receiving the validation she deserves. Please do not misunderstand my words. I'm not saying you should engage in mind games with women while having fun or playing video games. Although these mind games may be effective if you value your time in life and prioritize important tasks. A high-value man has greater things to do than feed a woman's ego through social media comments and likes. Leave those roles to the weaker beta guys and serve her a reality check that will humble her. Number 2. Be bold. Before you even think neglecting a woman, you must first be able to approach her as a real man. Being passive is the path of women, not men. High-value guys chase their own goals in life. They do not sit back and wait for things to happen. Remember that fortune favors those who are brave. High-value men realize that individuals who are willing to take risks achieve significant returns. Do not be frightened to approach a woman. Waiting for her and being passive is for losers. Remember that it is better to deal with rejection and failure than to live with the regret of not trying. You can always learn from your past mistakes, but you can't go back in time to reclaim lost opportunities. Number 3. Stop rewarding bad behavior. In this segment, we will go over the concept of not rewarding negative behaviors. High-value men know the importance of avoiding petty arguments and fights. If a woman keeps looking for reasons to argue with you, you should avoid the trap. This usually represents a lack of attention and respect for you, and it is a signal to keep yourself in distance from her. By doing so, you are sending her a clear message that her outburst will not be admitted without consequences. In such cases, stop from showering her with your regular care and attention until she admits her mistake and apologizes. Avoid becoming overly emotional or reactive, as this can make you appear weak. Remember that women are not attracted to weaknesses. Instead, if you are unsure how to respond, be silent while maintaining a stoic demeanor. Silence can frequently have a greater impact than unnecessary spoken words. If you want to talk, be concise, measured, and succinct. This method may help you regain control of the situation. Remember, as a high-value man, It is critical to stay strong and not encourage bad behavior. This not only establishes the tone for your relationship, but also increases your attractiveness by demonstrating your strength and willpower. Number 4. Busy with the power of purpose. A high-value man has ambitious goals that he will do anything to succeed in. Such a man is so concentrated and motivated that he doesn't have time for meaningless flirtation or useless relationships. Instead, he concentrates his attention to creating a life he can be proud of. He does not sit around waiting for fortune to knock on his door. Instead, he takes the initiative and gets things done. He's proactive, diligent, and stands out from the typical guy who lavishes women with attention every day. Getting a job, exercising, and taking care of his body are all part of the deal. Consider the following metaphor. Winning over a woman is like fighting a battle, and you need weapons to win. Your strength serves as a seductive weapon. Your weapons include a luxurious lifestyle, a fit body, and a pleasant appearance. Our channel is full of advices on how to improve your appeal. Feel free to take inspirations from our channel. Number 5. Don't change your plans for her. High-value men know the value of their time. They have their own lives, including job, hobbies, friends, and dreams. They do not cancel prevailing commitments just to meet with an attractive woman. Yes, being flexible may sound wonderful, but it shows to her that she comes first, despite your other duties. You give her too much importance without even knowing her. Remember that a fascinating man has a life of his own, and his social life isn't limited to women. When she realizes that your time is valuable and not easily obtained, she will take it as a sign that she must work harder to get your attention. Instead of telling her, "I'm free anytime you want," tell her, "I'm quite busy, but I will make an arrangement to find a moment to meet you." The statement not only sounds more interesting, but it also demonstrates your high worth. Don't make yourself easily available. Make her understand that your time is valuable, and if she wants to be a part of your life, she must respect it. After all, time is a resource that we can never get back, so utilize it wisely. Number 6. Embrace directness and precision. In this segment, we will talk about importance of being direct and precise. High-value men realize the importance of clear communication when communicating with a woman. Avoid making unclear statements and don't act like just another friend. Avoid overusing emojis or ridiculous language in your texts. Be yourself, but remember to utilize your masculine energy. A high-value man is concise and clear. There is no need to waste time discussing trivial problems. Leave idle chatter to the simps. Always remember that it is better to face rejection and move ahead on than to waste your time arguing with a woman who does not know your value. When a woman attempts to play games with high-value men, she gets ignored or ghosted. This sends a clear message that she needs to be on her best behavior with him, as well as showing that he is looking to replace her if required. Many guys waste their valuable time in toxic relationships that are likely to end badly. Do not allow yourself fall into this trap. Choose your companion carefully, and don't waste your time with people that are unworthy of it. Number 7. Embracing the fearless mindset. High-value men understand their worth and are confident in their allure to women. They do not see women as unattainable superior beings, but as equals. This brave mindset empowers men to remain serene and relaxed around women, making them incredibly beautiful. In contrast, many men grow uncomfortable around gorgeous women due to a lack of confidence and the absence of this high-value mentality. The key here is charisma, which comes from a strong belief in oneself. Imagine yourself at the highest point of your life, glowing strength and confidence. To promote this fearless mindset, you must first understand and nurture your own value. Begin by developing yourself in all areas of your life, and you'll soon find it difficult to be intimidated or overly attracted by any woman. Remember that you are your own greatest asset. Let's end this part of the video with advice number 8, the art of independence. Learn to be alone. In this segment, we'll look at the value of independence and self-reliance. As we've previously stated, high-value men are not afraid of being alone. They value the loneliness they experience, using it for contemplation and personal development. They realize that their self-worth does not depend on their relationship status, and they do not require a woman to affirm their existence. They are complete in themselves and circulate that completeness. This confidence is really attractive. This isn't to say that high-value men don't want or love companionship. They do. However, they realize the difference between wanting and needing a woman. They want a woman who complements their lives rather than completes it. They are very selective in their relationships, picking only those who meet their high standards. So, gentlemen, learn how to enjoy your own company. Develop self-confidence. Develop self-sufficient skills. This is how to become a high-value man. I am kindly requesting you to share your experiences and ideas in the comments area. This Epictrophy channel will help you move forward in your life with our epic videos. Don't worry if you're having relationship or career-related problems. Our mission is to help you in all aspects of your life. So, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you will get updates about our new videos. Let's grow and thrive together. Imagine being the world's most powerful person, with millions of people at your command and the power to do whatever you decide on. However, this majesty is accompanied with ongoing risks such as wars, illnesses, betrayals, and numerous rejections. How would you manage such a life? Marcus Aurelius experienced this painful sensation almost every day. This is undoubtedly the most distressing situation that can make you feel powerless and abandoned. In this video, I will show you how Marcus Aurelius adopted Stoicism as his life philosophy and a powerful remedy to unhappiness. Before we begin, I would like to thank all of you for everything you do, such as commenting on this video and sharing it with your circle. Each like on this video gives me more inspiration and strength to continue advocating and transmitting this philosophy that pulled me out of the depths and completely transformed me. Thank you all. Now let's go on. It's difficult to figure out why the person in question isn't responding, and it feels like you're walking on eggshells. However, just because she doesn't respond does not mean you should give up and let her win. How can you change things so that rejection works to your favor? At the end of this video, you'll learn how to respond when someone ignores you and how to use the technique of reverse psychology to influence her to reconsider her decision. Before I begin, please click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell. This is very important. This way, YouTube knows you're enjoying the video and recommends it to more people. Thank you very much. Number 1. Never act emotionally. When a woman or a man ignores you, it can be difficult not to react emotionally. However, the best way to handle the situation is to stay calm. The Stoic approach to such situations emphasizes the importance of maintaining calm and emotional resilience. If you find yourself being ignored, Stoicism advises internal reflection instead of emotional reaction. Tranquility is essential, and practicing understanding is crucial. Focus on self-awareness and respond with dignity and respect. For example, if someone ignores you, Stoic wisdom suggests continuing to be friendly and polite without expecting a specific response. You can ask if something is wrong and if the person wants to talk, but do it without pressure or a need for validation. If the person continues to ignore you, stay calm and choose to act correctly. Avoid irritation or signs of weakness. Instead, focus on yourself and your actions. Demonstrate strength and self-confidence and recognize that other behavior should not alter your self-image or values. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is under our control, our own actions and attitudes, and to accept what we cannot control, such as the actions of others. This reflects Stoic ideals of wisdom, justice, courage, temperance, and interactions. Number 2. Demonstrate your value. When ignored, it can be challenging to know how to act. One way to respond is to demonstrate your value. Showcase your intelligence, sense of humor, and charisma. According to Stoic philosophy, facing situations where you feel ignored is an opportunity to focus on demonstrating your value through personal virtues and ethical behavior. Instead of trying to impress solely with intelligence or humor, Stoicism suggests showing your value through wisdom, kindness, and integrity. For example, if you feel ignored in a conversation, engage constructively by humbly sharing your knowledge, responding with respect, and listening attentively. Instead of seeking validation or a specific reaction from the other person, concentrate on being true to yourself and demonstrating your strengths in alignment with Stoic values of self-improvement and respect for others. By showing that you can remain balanced and respectful regardless of others' attention or recognition, you live according to Stoic principles of focusing on character and personal actions, reflecting wisdom and self-control. This approach can be personally more satisfying and leave a deeper lasting impression on others. Number 3. Prove her wrong. When a woman ignores you, it can be challenging to know how to respond. Another way to act is to prove her wrong. Show that you are not who she thinks you are and that you are capable of more. For example, if she thinks you're not smart enough to understand a particular topic, demonstrate your knowledge about it and surprise her with an unexpected story or joke. If she thinks you're boring, show that you're not the person being ignored and that you have more to offer. If she still ignores you, don't take it personally. Instead, focus on yourself and your personal growth. Number 4. Ignore her as well. When someone ignores you, one way to act is to ignore them too. This may seem counterintuitive, but it can be effective in most cases. Turn this challenge into an opportunity for personal growth. When someone ignores you, it's not just a situation to endure, it's your chance to shine with patience and wisdom. Instead of reflecting on their indifference, embark on a journey of self-discovery and emotional strength. Reflect on your values, focus on your actions, and embrace emotional independence. It's not about winning a trivial attention game. It's about mastering the art of peace and self-control. Remember, in the theater of life, you are the playwright. Write your story with dignity, resilience, and wisdom. Let's turn this moment into a step towards a more empowered and stoic you. Number 5. Cut off all contacts. If a woman ignores you, the best thing you can do is cut off contact. This means ceasing communication with her through text messages, phone calls, and other means. Avoid the person also if possible. For example, stop sending messages and suddenly cease responding to her texts. If she doesn't respond to your calls, stop trying to contact her. Don't talk to her or make eye contact if you're in the same social circle. Number 6. Never reveal that you're struggling. When you are ignored, the worst thing you can do is make it clear that you are struggling. Instead, stay calm and continue with your life as if nothing happened. The appropriate way to deal with situations where you are ignored is to maintain composure and self-confidence. It is advisable to continue with your life calmly and confidently, showing that the attitude of another person does not negatively affect your sense of identity. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on internal stability and self-confidence, suggesting polite and respectful behavior in all interactions without aggression or confrontation. This approach is rooted in Stoic values of emotional resilience, wisdom, and integrity, advocating for a response that reflects personal strength and stability, rather than visibly reacting to external circumstances. Demonstrating that your confidence and security are grounded in your character and don't dependent on the actions or recognition of others. In our journey to decipher intentions and authentic relationships, a fundamental understanding arises. You deserve relationships based on reciprocity and respect. Number 7. Never beg for attention. When ignored, don't beg for attention. Instead, make her feel like she's losing something. According to Stoic principles, the response to situations where someone is ignored should focus on personal satisfaction and emotional independence. Instead of seeking tactics to make others feel like they are losing something or demonstrating self-confidence through derogatory comments, Stoicism advises maintaining dignity and self-respect, demonstrating confidence and self-sufficiency, not as a means to affect others' perception but as a reflection of one's worth and stability. Encouragement is given to find fulfillment in one's activities and interests. Stay true to personal values and interact with others authentically, without the need for external validation. Therefore, instead of begging for attention or trying to show that someone is losing something, concentrate on developing your self-confidence and finding satisfaction in your achievements. This reflects Stoic values of wisdom, self-control, and focus on what is within one's own power attitudes and personal attentions. Number 8. Forget and remove her from your mind. One way to act when a woman ignores you is to remove her from your mind. This means stopping thinking about her and focusing on yourself. Start by shifting your focus from her to yourself. Make a list of your goals and actively work to achieve them. Find a new hobby or start a new project. Make plans with friends and family, and enjoy your time with them. Dedicate time to reflect on yourself and how to improve. This will help you create a positive mindset and shift your focus away from the woman who is ignoring you. Soon, you will realize that her indifference doesn't matter. Number 9. Act like you don't know her and she doesn't exist. If someone ignores you, acting as if they don't exist is another way to behave. This means not initiating conversations or making eye contact, but seeking someone else to talk to. For example, if you're at a party, start a conversation with another person and avoid the woman who is ignoring you. If you need to interact with her, keep the conversation professional and avoid personal topics that could lead to a confrontation. If she continues to ignore you, avoid responding and simply walk away. Number 10. Give her the silent treatment. Another way to respond is to give her the silent treatment. By not responding, you are showing that you won't take her for granted. Stoicism reinterprets the idea of giving the silent treatment. Instead of using silence as a tool to provoke a reaction or prove a point, Stoicism advocates using silence as a form of self-reflection and emotional regulation. When compelled to give the silent treatment, Stoicism suggests using that time to reflect on your thoughts and feelings, understanding them with clarity and composure. It emphasizes the importance of responding or not responding in a way aligned with personal virtues and integrity, rather than as a strategy to influence the other person's behavior. This approach promotes a sense of inner peace and self-control, in line with Stoic values, and avoids engaging in behaviors that may be seen as manipulative or vengeful. Therefore, if you choose not to respond, do it as a practice of introspection, not as a tactic to influence the other person. This reflects Stoic wisdom and temperance, focusing on one's behavior and personal growth. Number 11. Be kind but emotionally distant. If someone ignores you, don't take it personally or unload on them. The appropriate response to situations where you are ignored involves acting with kindness and maintaining a healthy emotional distance. This emphasizes the Stoic practice of not taking things personally and keeping composure. It is advised to acknowledge the person with education and warmth, such as wishing them a good day or simply greeting them, but without expecting anything in return. Encouragement is given to demonstrate emotional detachment, not out of indifference but as a reflection of inner peace and self-sufficiency. This approach aligns with Stoic principles of focusing on what can be controlled, personal responses and emotions, and accepting what is beyond control, such as the actions of others. Number 12. Build your social status and become a high-value man. From a Stoic perspective, building your social status is not a means to impress others, but a path to personal development and community contribution. When facing situations like being ignored, Stoicism suggests focusing on self-improvement and community engagement for these goals in them. Activities such as exercising, pursuing hobbies, learning new skills, advancing your career, volunteering, and networking are seen as ways to cultivate character and contribute to society. Share your experiences and interests authentically, not to attract attention but to genuinely connect with individuals and communities with similar interests. This approach aligns with Stoic values of personal growth, contribution to the common good, and forming meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and shared interests. Therefore, when building your social status, do it to improve and make a positive contribution, not just as a strategy to increase your attractiveness to others. Number 13. Go out and enjoy your life. Going out and having fun when ignored can be an excellent way to get the situation out of your head and focus on yourself. Start by doing something you enjoy, whether it's going to the movies, playing sports, or simply taking a walk in the park. Invite your friends to help maintain a positive mood and remind you of your value. If you still feel down, try going to a new restaurant or an event to break the routine and meet new people. If you want to know the power of walking away, then visit our channel and watch the video about the power of walking. I talk about the stoicism of walking away and how it can be your greatest power. Remember, it's easier to move on than to try to fix a situation over which you have no control. Finally, I encourage you to join our channel and continue our stoicism journey together. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope this video has motivated you to pursue a smarter and more meaningful love. Our mission on Epictrophy channel is to bring changes in lives of people and make them stronger. For joining our mission, take the following steps. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave your feedback in the comments. Share how you plan to apply these Stoic teachings in your life, and let us know if you have any questions. Your help is very important in this path of discovery and ongoing progress. Always remember that the key to healthier and more enriching relationships is self-awareness, action, and most importantly, respect for others. Why is it that some men attract women like magnets while others can't get a second glance? What's the secret behind that pull, that charm, and that charisma? Is there a cheat sheet that you can use to turn you into such magnetic man? Well, the answer is purely yes. There are proven tricks that can instantly make you more appealing to women. It's all about playing the right cards, making the right moves, and ticking the right boxes. So right now you guys are about to get access to some super secret information. When I say super secret, I'm going to be overviewing and telling you the 3 main attraction triggers that make a woman want to sleep with a man. Give me your full attention and focus because what I'm about to share with you, each and every word is really important. Use these guidelines with good intentions and be a real man. Let's dive into the very first reason. The first sign that you can tell if a woman wants to sleep with a man is a need for validation. So here's what you have to understand. Women will oftentimes only sleep with you or desire to sleep with you if doing so elevates her status in any way, shape, or form, where it now feels like a win for her. But look at social media and the internet right now. What are guys addicted to? Guys are typically addicted to really bad, dirty, and vulgar websites. What are women typically really into? Social media, taking their pictures, getting attention, getting likes, and getting validation from others. So the girl that you like already knows that you probably want to sleep with her. If it doesn't feel like validation, if it doesn't feel like a win for her or something that validates her, it's typically not what will happen, and that's the only way you're going to get what you want, so she gets what she wants. No female wants to feel like she was won over too readily, or like you're a low-value random junkie. Many men overlook this portion while talking with girls because they don't realize that when women sleep with you, it's often because they want to be validated. Just like girls need attention, it will be the main driver. I'll add some points for you. Point number 1 is that I'll tell you about my friend David. He was seeing a girl in his early 20s. He didn't want to see her anymore because he felt as though he didn't vibe or connect with this girl. He told her it wasn't a good fit the last time they saw each other. He thought that they should not keep seeing each other. So after David vocally said to her, "I don't want you," he pushed away the interaction, so to speak, which literally turned a switch in her head, and she started begging David to sleep with her right then. She tried to suddenly undress and take off her clothes, almost crying. But now the question arises, why did she do that? Well, it's because once that validation or acceptance is gone, or that attention is starting to fade, without validation, they want you more. You must remember this before going in. Women desire an excuse to sleep with men. Many things could cause it. It may be competition, anxiety, your status, work, fitness, looks, or anything appealing. It doesn't matter if you're famous. You have to position your value every time in an interaction or date as a win for her. 9 times out of 10, it won't work if it doesn't benefit her. That's the main appeal trigger and driving power. Point number 2. A woman wants kids, which drives her to sleep with a man. Yeah, shocking, right? But sleeping with a man can cause pregnancy. Wait, take a moment and think about this. Women's biological clocks consistently care. I noticed this. You will find that women really begin to seek, making sure a guy has his I's dotted and T's crossed on the back end, meaning how is your life set up? How are your job prospects and career? Women who want to invest in you value those traits equally. Better to have both sides. You can keep less hungry women. These are the biggest cues that I recommend that you look into, so you may always ask, am I doing the things a man should do? What if we didn't have contemporary survival, shelter, and technology? What is my modern-day care? What would be my basic male survival instincts? These may include, is there food, shelter, hunting, nourishment, and other bare features for a man building led to survival? By subscribing to our channel, you'll get a clear path to success in any area of your life, so stick with us and improve your life. Our channel will provide the best and most effective ways and knowledge on how to attract women effectively, no matter the circumstances. It delves into the art of seduction, understanding female nature, and dating as a comprehensive whole. This is just the groundwork for you to become a player in the dating realm. You don't lack motivation, you just lack the knowledge and trust in the path that you're taking. Point number 3, competition anxiety. This one is important, so listen closely because I'll explain this better than anybody else on the internet. A woman's worst competition anxiety dread is falling in love with someone else. So you're going to notice with women, it's oftentimes not even the intimacy that they're worried about that you would have with another girl, or even you guys sleeping together. This is normally the worry of that man falling in love with that woman. Now let me illustrate. I'm not a biology geek or nerd, but what I can tell you is that the risk of pregnancy for women is that if pregnancy occurs, she'll have to carry that man's child for 9 months. On an evolutionary biological level, she doesn't want to be without resources, help, care, provisioning, or raising that child. If you're a man of value, status, and the type of guy she'd feel validated by sleeping with, she doesn't want you to fall in love with another woman. Women will be more likely to sleep with you soon if they notice other women interested in you, because they want to lock you down and emotionally invest in you. Her goal is to make you like her on a human level, not simply sexually or chemistry-wise. If you can leverage competitive fear, you may have more options in the long run. By watching these videos, it's clear you're someone who's eager to improve, and that's worthy of admiration. You've already demonstrated the willpower and the desire for self-improvement. What you need now is a clear path. Finally, point number 4, constantly keep building. Whether you're building your business or your body in the gym, or constructing your fighting skills in a boxing or MMA gym, whatever it is, the key is that you have to be building yourself. A man who's always constructing something is more attractive to women in the long run. The key is that you have to be building. And when you understand not only those 4 attraction triggers, but also the power in building and what that does on an evolutionary level, you are going to far surpass everybody else who is not taking this kind of stuff seriously. As always, hold yourself and those around you to high standards, but remember these rules when you are on date or getting into relationship. Just remember this. Every man writes his own story, fate, and destiny. I always encourage you to learn new things, the things you need to know before it is too late. I am kindly requesting you to write in the comments that, I'm a powerful person, I learn every day for a better future. A very powerful and epic video is coming soon, so if you don't want to miss it, subscribe to this channel. Look at the screen. You can watch one of those great and epic videos to learn more about the Stoics and Stoicism world. I will see you in the coming videos. Take care of yourself, my friend. Wish you all the bests.